I'm Bambi Francisco for Vator TV, the site that's all about innovation and innovators. And today I'm speaking with Brad Inman. He's the founder and CEO of TurnHere. Brad, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure to be here.
Here's sort of an inaugural interview.
Oh, fantastic. I feel special.
Now, TurnHere started 2.5 years ago. You're producing high-quality, low-cost videos around the world. And what type of videos are you creating today, and how much are you creating?
Well, they're created, first of all, by 2,000 videographers around the world. Our first initiative, the first year of the company, was to organize these filmmakers around the world so we could shoot in a lot of different locations. So traditional production, whether it be television or video production, was about sending huge crews, travel tickets and hotels and all the expense. And so I looked at that and I said, there's going to be huge demand for video. We didn't know where it was going to come from, but it was clear with click-to-play and bandwidth and quality. So we experimented with a lot of different forms, but our first initiative was to get this filmmaker group up, and it really turned out to be fortuitous for us because the demand for video is overwhelming. And we've shot now in 50 countries and 50 states, all by local filmmakers who use a mini doc style, as we call it, by real people telling real stories. This isn't about actors, this isn't about scripts. This is about real people telling stories, and we're creating both editorial and advertising video with these filmmakers. I
want to talk to you about the local filmmakers, how you found them and how much the production costs are, but just talking again about the video that they're producing, what is that video?
A great example is we just launched last week a partnership with Simon & Schuster. These authors that we all, we read their books and we're interested in knowing more, and all we get is that little thing in the back jacket. So our filmmakers are going and telling the stories of these authors. They're really interesting sort of stories that go along with these authors. They're 2 to 3 minute, where the author may talk about how they write or what inspired them or what in their background may have invigorated them to write the book. And so Simon & Schuster and us did a couple things. We created a social video site on a blogging platform where the video is embedded and people can comment and send it around. They also put it on Ask Simon, which is their portal for Simon & Schuster. It was distributed by CBS on YouTube. We created a branded platform in YouTube. So this is about creating great stories and distributing them.
Where do you have the largest concentration of videos?
Our partnership with CitySearch is excellent. CitySearch really took a leap and said, video is a great way to tell the story of their customers. So imagine these small merchants who never had access to television quality production, couldn't afford television distribution. We go in, and again, this mini doc style where the most passionate person in a business is the owner, where they can tell their story about their products and services, and we talk to customers, and the merchants are ecstatic. There's a little bit of vanity, but more importantly, they can tell their story.
So tell us about the filmmakers. How did you find them? You have 2,050 countries, and how much does it cost to produce one of these videos?
Well, first of all, the way we did it, my background is organizing freelancers. I organize freelance writers and then realtors in a company called HomeGain. And there's a little bit of a formula. These are people that wake up every morning with no guaranteed paycheck, no 401k, no paid vacation. And so you have to create community around them. But most importantly, we didn't say, bet on this, maybe there'll be ads, show your work, do it for free. We pay them the rate they're currently getting as they wait in line for the next MTV or History Channel shoot. And the idea is, though, it's not a traditional production model. We give them a lot of different opportunities to find work through TurnHere. They may be shooting a merchant this week, a book author next week, something for Discovery. We have a big contract with Intercontinental Hotels where we created these stories in 40 countries using the concierge as the narrator.
How much does it cost a merchant to create a video?
Well, merchants can get a video for as little as a few $100s and then a monthly subscription fee. So it's really quite remarkable, the cost of media.
What's going to be driving the economics of your business?
Building a really efficient system around our filmmakers. We have this huge demand for video assets, and organizing a style and approach with our partners, and then we distribute that through TurnHere to our local filmmakers. So it's building a logistical system, which we built partially to really make sure our filmmakers are rewarded, make sure that our partners get high quality video, but done in a very efficient way through all the digital technology we use.
Are you making any money today, and what does that look like a year from now?
Well, cross our fingers, Bambi. We should be cash flow positive this quarter, and our revenue is, we could triple our revenue from last year. We don't quote our numbers, but we're still a small startup. But I think what we've proven that, there's a lot of ideas out there about video on the internet and how they're going to monetize it. We chose to go out and do something that we knew would instantly generate revenue for the company.
And Spotzer and Spot Runner create ads for local merchants as well. Do you see them as competitors? And if they are, at least for part of your business, what is your competitive advantage?
We are really a big fan of SpotRunner. We think it's a great company. And again, I'm passionate about that local merchant. My dad was a small retailer, and he could never afford television quality advertising. What SpotRunner is doing is providing a formulistic but a very good creative in putting up in television. We're doing the same thing on the internet. We've only scratched the surface. Small merchants have never had these kind of things, so I don't see us as competitors whatsoever.
Is your concentration of the small merchants in the U.S.?
Yeah, really in the small merchant area, but in travel, like we're doing work for TripAdvisor is overseas, we're doing work for Intercontinental Hotels overseas, Discovery, we're doing stuff for overseas. The overseas market is very big.
And what's the ROI for them? Are you seeing that they're getting more clicks on their videos?
Early days of the internet with YouTube and all this debate about television content moving to the internet, it's been about entertainment. My interest in this, I think this is about e-commerce. This is about conversion, whether through editorial content or advertising content. Once you're emotionally engaged, which the internet has never provided, people, that's half of every buying decision. It's the analytics, of course, that's the web's been good at that, but we've never been very good about the emotional element. And now we add that, and I think it's going to increase conversion. So that's why we think e-commerce and video is much larger than entertainment.
Are you raising funds? And
no.
If so, no.
I put in the first the investment dollar. Will Hurst joined me as an angel investor, and right now fundraising isn't part of our plan.
We wish you the best of luck, Brad.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Brad Inman. He's the founder and CEO of TurnHere. I'm Bambi Francisco.